my grid sometimes, on my grid sometimes. All my friends are saying that I waste my time.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video, we are making a DIY centerpiece for under $10. This video is actually a collab with the incredible Christina from the DIY Mommy, who I adore. I worship her. She is goals. I love her style. I'm gonna put a link to her Instagram and her YouTube channel down below. You gotta check it out. So I'm nervous because hers is gonna be incredible. Mine's gonna be some stuff slapped together from the dollar store, but either way, let's get started right now. So for our centerpiece, we are starting with a pumpkin as the vase, and this is hideous, but I have to stick to a $10 budget here, but I wanted to show you some alternatives. Obviously, you could use a real pumpkin, or you can get one of these foam pumpkins pretty inexpensively and just cut the top off and hollow it out. I picked up this ugly bad boy for 99 cents from a thrift store. So we're gonna turn it around and take the top off and use this so I can stick to my $10 budget. Ugh. I think there's something dead in there. So in the bottom, you wanna add some floral foam. I think I only need one brick. I only have $10, so I'm already at $1. This is gonna be $2. I'm gonna make it work. But if you're using fresh flowers for this, you can just add water and use floral foam and keep adding water to your arrangement. So the Dollar Tree had so many beautiful silk things this year, and here's a tip for making dollar store stuff not look like your grandmother's dollar store silk flowers. Opt for the ones that have more muted colors, not the bright oranges and the bright yellows. They have a ton that have like, I don't know, they're so look like burlap, and they're much more muted colors. And I'm gonna show you at the end how to mute these colors even more. But a really great tip is not just to shove this in. You're gonna wanna use your wire cutters to cut this and place it in with the taller ones at the back to add height. So now I'm gonna pick the silk flowers that go in. I can only pick 8 because Christina set a budget of $10. So I'm like, but I love these ones with the cotton and the pine cones from the Dollar Tree. These are awesome. And of course, the burlap has to be, and I love this for height. This was from the Dollar Tree too. Maybe 2 leaves, another, gotta have the cotton. And flowers, these are a little grandma's attic dusty flowers, but I think we can make them look great. So, and this tall one for height, and we're at 7. I'm gonna be under budget, you guys. Let's put it together now.
I just wanna get you on my grid sometimes, on my grid sometimes. All my friends are saying that I waste my time, that I waste my time. I don't wanna tell you, don't know if you care. Repeating my mind, rolling around, stuck in your bed, burning temptation.
So it's still looking a little grandma's silk flowers, right? It's still looking dollar store-esque because it's really bright colors. So we're gonna tone it down a little bit and give it more of a farmhouse look by adding a little bit of just dollar store white paint. Any white paint you have works, and you're gonna dry brush it onto the leaves, just a tiny bit. So I'm just dipping it into and then taking a lot of the paint off. And I'm just gonna go over top of the leaves, just on the tips, just to tone it down a little bit, to give it more of a muted look. The front of this pumpkin is the perfect spot to put one of these Dollar Tree metal words.
Leave your shirt on the floor. There's no reason to get up. There's a print on your cheek from my wrinkly pillow. There's a smell from the view while we went out. Your lips taste a clean from your toothpaste. Spend time cutting marks on your fingers.
So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out Christina's video from the DIY Mommy. I'm gonna put the link below, and subscribe, because coming up, I'm gonna give you a full house tour of all my fall decor, totally most of it from the dollar store. So stay tuned for that. See you then. So thanks so much for those of you who have stayed to the end. If you have small children watching, just know that this contains nudity. No, you're not gonna see me nude, don't worry. But I'm gonna talk about being naked. I'm naked a lot. Here's why. Laziness, my friends. Laziness. Clothes is like a thing, and I just got a hot tub. So it's amazing and I love sitting in it, but I'm a big girl. So all of my bathing suits are they're like tankinis with like the skirt bottom, and the tops have like the billowing thing to hide my gut. So it's basically a prom dress. Okay, my bathing suits are basically prom dresses. So it's one thing to go swimming in a dress, in a tent dress. It's another thing to go in a hot tub with the jets blowing, because it always like it fills with air, and I'm pushing it down. I'm trying to relax in the hot tub and I'm pushing down my friggin' bathing suit that's full of bubbles from the jets. So it hasn't been a pleasant experience. So I wanted to go in, and I decided it was almost midnight. I'm going in naked. Naked! We don't have any rear neighbors, and we have no one on the other side. Our only neighbor is that 85-year-old dude that stole our bricks, you know? So I'm like, he's asleep for sure. I'm gonna run out in a towel, drop it, streak to the hot tub, and relax without my 10 pounds of bathing suit in my face. So this was the plan. I get in, it's pitch black. I get in, I'm jetting, butt naked. I go to get out. I see Danny and Tilda sitting at their kitchen table, facing me, lights on from their kitchen window, which is facing the hot tub, and they wave. Why are you up at? Why are you awake at, like, at this point it's like 12:30, and it's on a weekday. They have more of a life than I do, apparently. I don't know why they're awake. So I'm panicking because my towel's far. I just dropped it and ran in. And they're playing cards or some crap at the table, looking at me. Wait, I sat in that hot tub. I tried to wait them out. It was a while. They weren't getting out. I held my breath. I just dove for the towel. I don't know if they saw something. I will never go in naked again. I am buying a new bathing suit that's not a billowy mess. And that's what happened. So that's payback, Danny, for stealing the stones. You got to see me in all my streaking glory. That's what you get. We'll see you next time.